I, as you can see, I'm out of black lipstick. So I keep like getting the remains and mixing it with this one that is like almost black but not quite black lipstick. But yeah, so oh my god, so many technical difficulties. But halfway through the day, I changed back to gold earrings, which is prime example of how cyclical life is. Because I never thought I would wear gold again, but now it's like everything. Oh yeah, my dad just gave me some money, y'all. It's Wednesday. My last video was Monday, and that was a really, really, really bad day. And today is like it's pretty good. I definitely needed to change back to gold earrings. Instead of crashing out all the way, because in the spring, and I do this every spring, like every spring. Is a crash out. I don't crash out in the fall. Every spring, I'm just so dramatic. I don't know if it's specifically like not spring semester, but everybody thinks that the winter starts in December or November, but winter starts after Christmas. So winter, basically, once I get back to school, spring semester, that's when I'm experiencing the most winter. So that's like January 16th through the last day of February, basically. So yeah, basically I struggle in the spring semester because the spring semester is the whole winter. I feel like yeah, and people act like it's the back end of winter, but it is the whole winter. And yeah, and then I really struggle like before my birthday because it's like winter becoming spring or just beginning of spring. And like it really looks like things are looking up, but it's only because I like things are only looking up because of how low the crisis was. So like obviously things can look up when there's a crisis. Okay, what should I get into? I mean, oh, okay, so I got into the business fraternity at my school. So now I'm in a sorority and a co-ed business fraternity. I don't know if it's like what the group looks like, the business fraternity, but it seems pretty small considering like how many of them that I've met, but I don't actually know. Yeah, so that's really good news. I was not expecting to get that email yesterday. I also went to go visit a company and talk to them yesterday. I don't even know when I signed up for that or why I got an email, but I know it's something that I signed up for, and it's not like something that they just emailed me about for no reason. Like, I know I probably filled out a Google form about that. So it was yesterday at like 10. We went to go to like some financial accounting consulting company and talk to some tax and audit accountants and interns and their HR and marketing department as also. And yeah, the tour guide or the recruiter. Oh yeah. So basically I was touring around some cubicles, and then I sat in a meeting room and listened to them talk about like, OMG, I love it when the office like has happy hour, which I don't know what that means, but happy hour, brunch day, golfing. I don't want to do sales, even though I know that that's really good. But yeah, I'm in the sales club, and sometimes I hear about working in an office that is sales, but I don't want to. So, anyways, this office was not sales, it was accounting. I would love to work in an office. I don't know why. That's some people's worst nightmare. Like, oh yeah, and I'm so in need of a job, and this is a type of way that I never thought I would ever feel. Oh yeah, so not only I'm super in need, and it's really building up like the need, even though my dad just gave me some money, but the thing is that I actually need like I was gonna say, okay, I applied to some scholarships, which scholarships are not free. Like, you do have to do work to get a scholarship, and also you can't get a scholarship without applying for it. You can't get anything without applying for it. So I applied to like two, and both of them are like $2,000. So that will pay off the only credit card I have. I don't think I would ever have multiple credit cards in my life. But yeah, so all I need to do is pay off my credit card, and then oh yeah. So yeah, but I am in need of a job, like, but I want to be really intentional about everything, because obviously I've taken jobs really I've handled jobs in an immature way in every job that I have ever had, but every job that I've ever had is an immature job anyway. So I handled it the way that it was, like how what it was. And I don't know. But yeah, so I want to have like a job that's really serious, so that so and also like yeah, I want to have a job that's really serious and that I don't ever feel like where I don't ever feel like I have potential for something, some other job, like I guess like yeah, I don't want to have a job where I just kind of hang out. Like I want to be very busy at something that I'm getting paid for. Otherwise, if I'm not busy at something that I'm getting paid for, then I'm just going to like get fired for like being unserious while I'm there. Like, because I used to work at this library, and basically what we do is like sit there at the desk and we get paid like that. We get paid the pay represents that, definitely. So like I'm gonna be unserious, and I couldn't even see it as a job. Like, and I'm glad I chose a degree that isn't like actually easy for me and that I didn't know anything about, because then I would have acted unserious about it. Like if I was an English major or something, like I would probably ironically have a worse GPA, just because of like how unserious I would take something that like comes naturally to me or whatever. Like when I was younger, if I was actually like good at ballet and stuff like that, then I wouldn't be as obsessed with it as I was. Like I wouldn't take it seriously if I was actually good at it and had that like weird anatomy that you need for it. What else? Yes, I want to have a job, and the fact that I've been applying for all of this random stuff goes to show that I want to be like I want to be so busy. And I'm so tired today, and I still walked over and filmed this because I weirdly perform pretty well under like being under like exhaustion, and like yeah, like people comment about how tired I look and stuff like that. I don't know why people feel like they can do that, but people like are like, dang, are you tired? I just thought you were tired, that's why you said that. But yeah, I really like being tired. And oh yeah, I have to pee like so much at night, so I probably only get 4 hours, because yeah, I have to pee a lot, and then I have to drink water, and then because otherwise like everything's so like dry, like, so I just like pick my poison with that. Like, do I want to not drink water and like have a dry throat, or do I want to drink water and have to be at night? And then I don't know, I don't want to live in an apartment next school year, because I want to be living in a dorm while I am an undergrad, and just like experience that, however it may, like, whatever like that may bring, like, because I can live in an apartment at any time in my life, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. And then my accounting advisor like advised me to not take my first accounting class at a community college over the summer, just because she's like, it might be harder to cross over from your first accounting class at a community college back to your primary school and take another accounting class at a different level. Like, it's just gonna be hard to recover, like go back to this school and like keep doing accounting. And she just like advised me to take my first accounting class at my school. But I don't want to do that. I feel like I'll be fine. Yeah. But yeah, I'm so in need of a job that I became an accounting major. Like, what is this life? Oh yeah, so I want to have gold jewelry, and then I want to go back to pink hair. Now, where am I gonna find the funds to dye my hair pink? Because it takes the same amount of money to dye my hair as it takes to braid my hair, so I'd have to do both of those things on separate occasions. Right, but yeah, I do want to go back to pink hair and gold jewelry, which I never thought I would ever do. I don't want to go for this pink either, which I used to think that I wanted to do, but I actually don't want to do that. I want to go for this shade of pink, and my hair was that color last summer, but I literally dyed my hair like the last couple days of last spring, so I was not in school at all with that hair color. I've never had dyed hair while being in school, is what I'm trying to say. I always like take the summer to do that, and I've done that every summer of college. Now that I'm thinking about it, except for before freshman year. But yeah, but the plan was to be a librarian, but like, because of how difficult it has been to like get just like a regular job, like, why can't I work retail? And not to say that I'm like actually the person for that, or like have the personality for most things, but it's been so hard to get just a regular job. Like, even at my school, which I thought was gonna be like the easiest thing in the world to do, like, but yeah, so that has made me want to be a double major and everything. But yeah, I might even go back to the other beats too. I don't know if these are better, but again, it goes to show life is just so cyclical, because I thought I was gonna stick with black hair, and I don't even want to have black hair anymore. But yeah, but it is a classic, and I would never, you know, what else though? A lot of people that like had a like serious problem with me, like literally last semester or the semester before, like they now have stopped. It's interesting, like, but yeah, no matter what problem that they have, it's always just too strong of a feeling that I don't need, like, but yeah, so honestly, like, I don't know if I mess with people that like me immediately, or if I mess with people that like pretend like they don't for a little bit. Yeah, either one is like pretty suspect, but yeah, whoever like has a problem with me, it literally only takes like one occasion for it to like for that to like become the complete for that like pendulum to swing the complete other way. Like, it only takes one thing, and I don't even know what that thing is, what like makes them stop having a problem. But sometimes it's like a pretend problem, which I know sounds really weird. And if somebody has a problem, you should never think that your first like instinct shouldn't be to think that it's a fake problem, but like sometimes it is a fake problem, and I know that because I have had a fake problem with some people. like just being a loser. Like, yeah. Oh yeah. So the reason why getting into the business fraternity is good news because they will help me get a job or internship like for this summer. They'll help me get a job, and also the graduate students that I was hanging out with when we went to visit that company yesterday, they will also help me get a job. They're like a team of graduate students like that sit in this one office and they just like sit there all day and grade um grade um they grade like assignments for the business school. I don't know, but yeah, I can literally like talk to them at any point, like, because they actually have been like introduced to me now that I've hung out with them yesterday. So that's two ways that I could get a job. And also mock interviews or whatever, or just like if I do get an interview, which tends to happen, but like not much happens after the interview. Like, I don't usually get an offer, but I could practice the interview with them. But yeah, so I would really like to have a really serious thing, like a really serious job where I'm so afraid of my like boss. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to have like a friendly like boss that's like low-key nervous to talk to me. Like, yeah. So yeah, I want to be very, very afraid. Yeah. And sometimes like that like intimidation could be a cover up for like something, but I don't care. Oh yeah, these are the earrings that stretched out my ear holes, and I have re-pierced them myself because I don't play. And but yeah, so now I have like three holes that I don't even know where they're at, but I just used the ones that I found and put the earring in it. So what else is going good? Yeah, I have a project to do. I have a project to do. Oh, I, OMG, this is big news. I don't know how I missed this. I took a quiz. I took a history class. I'm taking a history class. I took a quiz today, and it was graded today. No, yes, it was graded today, and I got a 3 out of 3. which is a lot because if it's only 3 questions, like 1 out of 3 is like really horrible. 2 out of 3 is also really horrible. So your only option is to get 3 out of 3. Like, okay, so I got 3 out of 3, and the last 3 quizzes, I got a 1 out of 3. No, I got a 1 out of 3, another 1 out of 3, and then, like, by the grace of, like, yeah, I got a 2 out of 3 that I was really grateful for. And yeah, I did not know that I was gonna get a 3 out of 3 on this because I did not actually read it. And I usually spend like 2 consecutive hours reading the chapter and got 1 out of 3 every time that I like actually read it, because the author just like goes on, and like it's as if he was there or whatever, talking about this history, like in those history documentaries where them historians be like acting like they was there, talking about some historical figure, like acting like they know them. It actually blows me, like how they be acting and how they it blows me, like how they be acting and how they how they be like laughing, how they like be laughing to themselves about like the person or the scenario. Like it's just like so personal to them. Like history is just so personal to them. Like yeah, so that's the person that wrote the book that I had to read in history class. Like we're low-key going in order with the chapters. And this was probably a really hard chapter, but I did not really read it. And I got a 3 out of 3. And it could just be like the questions are like pretty easy. Like he didn't ask for like some scary detail from the book. You know, like it could just be like good timing. I don't know. But yeah. Yeah, I don't know. What else? Oh yeah, I started watching TikTok again. Because I learn a lot from TikTok. I just have to take breaks from it, but I learn a lot from it. Like I learn a lot from the comment section. But yeah, so and sometimes I need to hear things a couple of times to actually get it. Okay, the reason why I crash out every spring, and something I learned from crashing out every spring, is just okay. Every spring, like it's winter, like it's a really long winter. Every spring semester is really just a really long winter. So the reason why I crash out is just because of the winter time, and yeah, I mean, everything that made me already a loser, like, is so much more clear, like, and pronounced. So, and yeah, like, and I just like do weird things in the spring semester, and then, oh yeah, I just do weird things and don't get picked. Like, that's what I did yeah. So that's what went wrong. Just like, yeah. I mean, a lot of cry for helps, really, is what I'm trying to say, and then not getting picked. And yeah, if you have a cry for help, yeah. I mean, there's one comment that I read today, like people that want to be picked, or like people that do a lot of cry for help stuff, they're not gonna get picked. Um, like, yeah. So, yeah, and I've read comments like that so many times, but it really clicked for me today. Like, yeah, like that does not do anything. But yeah, I mean, probably the only people that mess with like people that want to be picked really bad, or like are going through a bad time, are people that like can't save you, really. They're just people that are also going through that, like, you know what I mean. They're not like people that really even can pick you, because they don't even like, they're not even there yet either. But yeah, that's why I'm wearing this weird fit today, because, oh yeah, and change the earrings, because I was like, yeah, actually, I don't even have an explanation for that. It's just like, yeah, I don't really know where it's going with that, but just like, yeah, because this is something that only I wanted to do, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, yeah. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow.